So good morning everybody. You're all very welcome to your practice to 25 minutes of a move, breathe and stretch class. And happy Bank Holiday Monday to you all. Hope you've had a lovely Bank Holiday weekend. We're going to get straight into it. Today we're going to begin in a standing posture known as Tadasana. So coming to the top of your mat, to a standing position. Take your feet maybe hip width or distance, or a little bit with it if you like. Bring your hands down by your side. Draw your shoulders up towards your ears, draw them back, and draw them down. And tuck your chin to your chest slightly so the back of your neck is long. And just for a moment, close down your eyes. And let's take a quick body scan, checking in on any areas where we are holding tension this morning. So starting at the feet, around the ankles, moving up to the back of your legs. Usually calf muscles hold a lot of tension. Back of the knees, hamstrings, glutes, front of the legs, shins, front of the knees, kneecap, thigh muscles, hips. Tend to hold a lot of tension in around our hips. How are your hips feeling this morning? Moving into your lumbar spine, thoracic spine, cervical spine, front of your body, tummy muscles, your abdominals, chest, your neck and your shoulders. How are your neck and your shoulders this morning? Back of your head, top of your head, face muscles, jaw. Now slowly bring your awareness inward. Now is a good time to set an intention for your practice. Why have you come to yoga this morning? What are you looking for out of your practice? It's always nice to set an intention for your practice. And throughout your practice, if your mind wanders, just draw your awareness back to your intention. Keep your practice good and strong. Begin to lengthen your inhale and your exhale. Breathing in out through your nose. Maybe constricting muscles in the back of your throat. You're using Ujjayi breath, which is a warming breath, also known as victorious breath. As you continue that breath, gently open your eyes. Let's begin with 5 rounds of Ardha Surya Namaskar. So half sun salutes. On your next inhale, raise your hands up over your head. Look up towards your hands. Exhale, fold forward and down. Release your fingertips to your mat or to your shins. 2 options. Inhale to a halfway lift. Look forward, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Root the rise, push your feet into the mat. Take your hands back up over your head. Inhale. Exhale, hands into prayer position. And by your side, nicely done. We're going to do that 4 more rounds. Inhale, raise your hands, look up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward and down. Uttanasana. Inhale to look forward, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward again. Root the rise, push your feet into the mat. Inhale, raise your hands back up over your head. Look up, reach up. Exhale, hands to prayer position. And by your side. Inhale, raise your hands. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold forward again. Uttanasana. Push your feet into the mat. Inhale, raise your hands back up over your head. Tall mountain. Exhale, hands back through your center line. By your side. Inhale, raise your hands. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, root the rise, push your feet into the mat, take your hands to the side. Bring your hands back up over your head. This time, as you bring your hands up over your head, take your right hand, grab your left wrist. And sway yourself to the right. C-shape your body. Send your left hip out towards the left. Again, if you like, step your left foot across your body, behind the back of your right foot. So move the stretch into the outer hip, down along that left leg. Take 1 more breath here, opening the ribcage. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands back to the center. Release the cross your legs. Left hand grabs right wrist and you sway yourself the opposite way. C-shape your body. And with the option of stepping the right leg across the body. Take one more deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands back to the center. Release the cross your legs. And then take your hands into a prayer position. Thumbs touch your sternum. Nicely done. Let's continue flowing. We'll flow through Surya Namaskar C. We'll flow through one full round of Surya Namaskar C. We'll do the first part of it nice and slowly, and then we'll gather a little bit of momentum moving with our breath. So standing back in Tadasana pose at the top of your mat. Big toes touching, heels slightly apart, or again you can have your feet hip width and distance like we did already. Hands down by your side, stand tall like a mountain, ground your feet into the mat. Engage your leg muscles. Firm up your rib cage, so draw your navel in. Inhale to Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale to Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale to Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step the left leg back to the back of the mat, as far as you can. Drop your left knee to the mat. Point the toes of your left foot away from you, and take your hands to your front knee, and send your front knee forward. If your front knee passes your ankle, just walk your foot forward, your distance is too short. Knee over ankle, then hands back to your hips and tilt your pelvis backward. So we're tucking the tailbone, tilting the pelvis, feeling a nice stretch along the front of our left leg. Inhale to Anjayasana, raise your hands and relax your shoulders. Take one deep breath here. Inhale, lean into the front knee. Exhale, place your hands back on the mat, frame your right foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Step your right leg back to meet your left leg to plank pose. Plank pose, hips don't sink too much, nor do they lift too much. Think of a plank nice and straight. Drop your knees if you need to. Take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, lower through Chaturanga Dandasana. Drop your knees if you need to. Bend your elbows and lower through Chaturanga Dandasana. Sorry. Inhale to Cobra pose. Look forward. Elbows tuck in against the rib cage. Shoulders are drawn back and down. Feel that in your lumbar spine. Lower back. Exhale. Push your hands into the mat. Push back to your first downward dog. Push the mat away from you. Work your heels back towards the mat. Firm up your rib cage. Firm up your thigh muscles. Feel like you're stretching your mat. Finding an upside down V shape to your body. Take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. We'll continue through the left side. Raise your left foot back and up behind you. Inhale. Come right up on the ball of your right foot. Step your left foot in between your hands. If your left foot only goes a small bit, just help it forward. Drop your right knee to the mat. Point your toes, your back foot away from you. Inhale to Anjayasana. Raise your hands. Feel a stretch along the right side this time. Exhale, hands back to your mat. Frame your left foot. Step your right leg up to meet your left leg at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Root the rise, push your feet into the mat. Take your hands back up over your head. Engage in your core as you do. Exhale, hands back through your center line. By your side, nicely done. Right side, let's keep moving. Inhale, raise your hands. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale to look forward, lift the chest. Exhale, step the right leg back to the back of the mat, drop the right knee. Point your toes away from you of your right foot. Inhale, raise your hands. Exhale. Take another inhale here. Exhale, place your hands in the mat, frame your left foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, step your left leg back to meet your right leg, plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower through Chaturanga Dandasana or halfway down, just Chaturanga Dandasana. Roll over your toes, bring your chest forward, draw your shoulders back. So I'm in upward dog, my knees, hips are off the mat, it's a deeper back bend. You can go to Cobra if you like. Exhale, push back into Downward Dog. Take one deep breath here, Downward Dog, inhale. Exhale. Raise your right foot back and up behind you. Come right up in the ball of your left foot, step your right foot in between your hands. Okay, help it forward if you need to. Drop your left knee to the mat. Inhale to raise your hands. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. On your exhale, place your hands on the mat. Frame your right foot. Step your left leg up to meet your right leg at the top of your mat. Inhale to a halfway lift. Fold forward as you exhale. Push your feet into the mat. Inhale. Bring your hands back up over your head. Reach and ground. Navel is running. Exhale. Hands back through your center line. by your side. Nicely done, everyone. So we'll keep moving a small bit, but we're going to start to slow it down, okay? So we're going to step back through a few postures, add a few postures. So inhale, raise your hands back up overhead. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale to a halfway lift, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, step your left foot back to the back of your mat. As far as you can. Drop your left knee to the mat. And into your front knee, inhale, Anjayasana. Shoulders are relaxed. From here, place your left hand on your mat. Take your right hand up overhead. Take a twist to your spine. Look up towards your right hand. Stack your shoulders. Stack your hands, your wrists. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. And hold here for maybe another 3 breaths. Twists are great for the spine. They help release tension in your spine. Release trapped energy. Bring more mobility to your spine. Take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Place your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Heel toe your right foot out to the edge of your mat into lizard pose. Remember, you can have your back knee dropped. So lizard pose, feel free to rock side to side or forward and back. Close down your eyes, lizard pose. A really, really nice posture. Really nice hip opener. So target area is the front of your left leg. You should be feeling a sensation there. Or in and around that right hip. Very often in our lizard pose, if your knee is dropped and your hip is stacked over your knee, you're not going to feel too much along the left side. So bring that left leg back, left knee back to about here. Nicely done. Open your eyes. Heel toe your right foot back into the center of your mat. If your back knee is dropped, lift it off the mat. Step your right leg back to meet your left leg. Plank pose. Exhale, lower through Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to Cobra pose or Upward Dog. Exhale, push back into Downward Dog. Nicely done. Continuing through the left side, you can just drop your knees to the mat and step your left leg forward. That's an option. Raise your left foot back and up. Look forward, step your left foot in between your hands. Drop your right knee to the mat. Set ourselves up on that Anjayasana again, low lunge. Raise your hands. Shoulders relaxed. Twist. Right hand to your mat, to the inside of your left foot. Inhale, raise your left hand. Option 1, stay here. Hugging your left knee in towards the center line of your body. Feeling a nice stretch along the back of the hip too. Next option, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Holding here. 3 more breaths. Placing your left hand to the inside of your left foot. Lizard pose on the left. Heel toe your left foot out to the edge of your mat. And really bend into your front knee. And again, you can rock side to side or maybe make circles. Back knee can be dropped also. Take a slight bend in your elbows for lizard pose. Take a little bit of pressure off your shoulders. Three more breaths. Excellent. If your back knee is on the mat, lift it off the mat. Heel toe your left foot into the center of your mat. And again, we transition to the top of our mat. Step your right leg up to meet your left leg. Inhale to a halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Fold as you exhale. Root the rise, push your feet into the mat. Inhale, raise your hands back up overhead. Exhale, hands into the prayer position. And by your side. Nicely done, everyone. Let's add a few standing postures. Hands to your hips. Step your left leg back to the back of your mat. Turn the toes of both feet out to the side of your mat. Big toes turn in slightly and your heels out slightly. Hands on your hips. Bring your hands out shoulder height. Turn the toes of your right foot out to the top of your mat. Bend into your right knee. Warrior 2 posture. So warrior postures are challenging postures. If this doesn't feel challenging, maybe take a wider stance. So for me, I need a wider stance at the moment. Front knee's tracked over your ankle. Don't let your front knee fall inward, draw back. The more you bend into your front knee, ground the other edge of your back foot into the mat. Lift the inner arch of your left foot. Engage your thigh muscle. Corset your abdomen. Draw it all in. Hands are out shoulder height. Look out over your front middle finger. Warrior 2. Check back in with your breath. Is your breath consistent? Is it paused? If it's paused, maybe you need to come back a notch. From here, straighten your front leg. Heel toe your back foot in a small bit. Bring your right hand forward as far as you can. Reach, reach, reach. Release your right hand to your shin. Inhale, raise your left hand up over your head. So you can place your right hand anywhere along your shin. But try not to just grab your toe and do something like this. We don't want that happening. We want to open the chest. You want to stack left shoulder over right shoulder. Drawing the top of your head up towards the top of your mat. This is a really nice chest opener. Helps lengthen hamstring muscles. Opens chest. Take just one more breath here. Triangle, inhale. Exhale. Bend into your front knee. Heel toe your back foot back another small bit. Place your right forearm in your thigh muscle, your left hand out over your head. Option 1, side angle pose. Option 2, you can use a prop. Anything a book will do, water bottle will do. Place it on right hand to the outside of your right foot on your prop, and your left hand out over your head. Again, try not to do this. Okay, reaching forward. We want to open through the side body. Create that space all along the left side of your body. 3 more breaths. Nicely done. Keep your right leg strong. Push it into the mat. Inhale back to warrior 2 pose. Turn the toes of your right foot inward. Toes of your left foot outward. Now you might be facing away from your camera. That's quite okay. We're just going to do the same 3 poses in the back of our mat. Bend into your left knee. Set yourself up for warrior 2. And hands out shoulder height. Looking out over your front middle finger, which is your left hand this time. Straighten your front leg, heel toe your back foot in a small bit, just a few inches. Bring your left hand forward as far as you can. Release your left hand to your shin. Inhale, raise your right hand. Utthita Trikonasana. You may have the option of sliding the left hand down along the left leg, again, without doing this. Okay, we want to stay nice and open. Look up to your hand if your neck allows. Feeling any pain in your neck, you look to the side or look down. So listen to your body. Nicely done. Bend into your left knee. Make your way back to warrior 2. So heel toe that back foot back those few inches. Left forearm in your thigh muscle, right hand out over your head, side angle, Parsvottanasana. Thumb and index finger together of your left hand. Look up towards the ceiling. Look to the side or look down. Next option then, with just 2 options today. Left hand to the outside of your left foot. Feeling that space we're creating along our rib cage. We're stretching these muscles in between our rib cage. There are intercostal muscles. They help us to breathe. Take one more breath here, inhale. Exhale. Push your left foot into the mat. Inhale. Warrior 2. Turn the toes of your left foot inward. So inward means the side of your mat. We set ourselves up for wide-legged forward bend. So hands out shoulder, roughly stacking your wrists over your ankles. Hands to your hips. Inhale, lift your chest, lengthen your spine. We're getting there. Exhale, fall forward. Hands to your mat or to your prop. Okay. Lengthen your spine as you inhale. Exhale, fold forward again. Place your hands in line with your feet. Draw the top of your head towards the mat. And shift the weight forward slightly. So off your heels. Into the ball of your feet. but keep your heels on the mat. Don't lift your heels off the mat. Try not to bend your knees as much as you can. Straighten them out. Feel a nice stretch all to the back of the body, calf muscles, hamstrings, depending on your range of motion, lumbar spine, through your T-spine. So if you're finding many of these postures difficult today, remember through regular practice they become very, very easy. I won't say very easy, sorry. They become easier. All yoga postures are challenging. If it doesn't challenge us, it won't change us. Inhale back up to a halfway lift. Look forward, lift the chest. As you exhale, walk your hands around to the front of your mat, frame your front foot, step your right leg back to meet your left leg, and bend your elbows lower all the way to your mat. Shalabhasana, locust pose, point your toes away. If you take your hands down by your side, inhale, lift your chest, look forward. If you can, lift your hands. Next option, lift your feet, look forward. Another option, you can interlace your fingers behind your back, squeeze your palms together. So this is a great pose to open the front of the body, release tension in your chest, your shoulders. This tension is great in our everyday life. More and more we're becoming to use devices. The rounding of your upper back, there's nothing wrong with the rounding of your upper back. It's great for moving fascia in your spine. See our yin classes for more about fascia. But ours upon end, we tend to create a lot of tension, and it's not good for you. Take another breath here, inhale, exhale. From here, place your hands in by your side, push your hands into the mat, make your way to all fours, and just swing your feet forward. Excellent. Find your sit bones, bony bits in your bum, ground them into the mat. Point your toes up towards your face. Let's enter this posture with the bent knees first. So bend your knees. Okay, raise your hands up over your head, inhale. Exhale, fall forward. If you can, grab your feet. If you can't, maybe Wednesday, maybe Friday. Okay, you can use a cloth, but don't be forcing yourself forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward, back and neck is long. Exhale, fall forward. You can grab your big toes with your peace fingers, ankles or shins, okay? If you can, straighten your legs. Bring your chest forward. Think about lengthening through your spine as you fall forward. Try not to just be tucking your chin right in, rounding your spine. Just another breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, raise both hands back up over your head. Exhale, hands into a prayer position. Nicely done. Bring your seat forward. Lie back on your back. And just rock your knees from one side to the other. Windshield wipers, one side to the other. Nicely done. Now take both feet out in front of you. Take your feet as wide as your mat, hands down by your side. And just for a moment, we're going to lie in Shavasana. Now Shavasana, it's very easy to skip this pose, but this pose has as many benefits as the rest of the poses we've done today. So please take Shavasana. If you have more time in your day, if you have 10 minutes, I'd highly recommend you take Shavasana for 10 minutes. Other than that, I'll guide you through the 25 minutes. We've probably one more minute or so left in Shavasana. Close your eyes. You don't have to control your breath anymore. Allow your body to soak up the benefits of your practice. Let your whole body be heavy in the mat. Feel the weight of your body on the mat. Relax your feet into the mat or the floor a little bit more. Back your legs, lower back, shoulder blades, hands, back of the head. Relax them all a little bit more. Don't have to control your breath anymore. There's no effort in this posture. So if you just have that minute or so for Shavasana, I'm going to guide you back out of Shavasana. Again, like I said, if you have more time, please stay in Shavasana for another while. You can silence me. Move your fingers, move your toes, shake your head side to side. Draw both feet together, heels touching, point your toes away from you. Interlace your fingers, stretch your hands right out overhead. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, side out, let it go. Draw your right knee to your chest, interlace your fingers outside your right knee. Rock yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Take your time getting up. Comfortable seated position, take your hands into prayer position, sit tall. And again, just for another few moments, close down your eyes. Shoulders are drawn back and down, chin tucked slightly. And we're going to seal our practice by saying namaste to each other. Namaste means the good in me sees the good in you. So bow your head to your hands. Namaste. So thank you all so much, guys, for joining me for this Monday morning practice. I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember, if you think anybody can benefit from our Monday, Wednesday and Friday class, please send them on. Remember that if it's too early for them, they can also watch the videos later in the day. Other than that, have a great Monday. Have a great bank holiday Monday. Hope you've enjoyed the practice. Enjoy the benefits of the practice. Try to get out in the fresh air and enjoy what you're feeling. Give us a shout out on social media. Give us some feedback. You can give us feedback through our website. Have a lovely day.